for revenge.
For the truly wronged, sometimes all you have left is revenge.
On the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Oh, parental discretion is always advised with revenge.
Well, because we can't trust Eric sometimes. He
Yep.
wakes up on the wrong side of the bed, and he has a different filter than we want to have. And we're like, wait a
sounds
second,
like
this is way too much.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
All right,
Ryan usually agrees with me.
revenge is
Fortunately, we
where
both have the same sensibility.
I am not the litmus test.
somebody wronged
point.
you. You made it right. You got back at them, but they don't know you got back at them. So you come to our show to reveal it all. You can reach out to Eric at Producer Eric on Instagram. Grace reached out. Let's get her story. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning. How are you today?
Hey, Grace.
Hey, Grace, we're
Pretty good.
doing great. Why are you on revenge this morning? Who's getting the payback?
My ex-boyfriend, David, we were together for a while, and we weren't living together yet, but I had a key, and, we spent a lot of time together, and I was totally there for this guy. He was gunning for this big new job in finance, and I was like his cheerleader, his supporter. I was on his side. I really wanted him to get it. And then he dumped me literally the day before he started the job.
Oh, no.
So you
wait.
helped him get it, and then he's like, bye.
So you think that's why, or
Yeah.
do you just think could have been timing?
He literally said to me, like, I'm on my way to the big leagues. You don't quite match my style anymore.
You got Josh Dumeld, we call that.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Rula knows that one.
All right,
He
Roll,
was
explain.
dating his,
Josh Dumel was.
like real life normal girl, not an actress, for 5
North
years.
Dakota or something.
They were engaged. Her name was Christy. I remember that because my last name was Christy. Then he's on Las Vegas on NBC, and Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas was a guest star. And he said to her, "Wow, you're hot." Then the next thing you know, he has dumped his fiance, and he is with Fergie.
As soon as he had that first
Get married.
that Ted Hamilton movie, whatever, and then
What
he
was
just
his name with Tad Hamilton?
I remember
then he
that.
blew up, and then he dumped her, and
So
they
his
said,
career took off, and he just discarded her.
But that is one story of many actors who have, moved you over. Or just in general, Grace, how many times have you heard women standing by the guy in their life while he's in dental school or medical school or law school, and then as soon as he graduates, boom, you're out.
Exactly.
Grace, what was the exact line that he gave you? Like, what did he tell you?
He said I was trashy. I was not classy enough for him. He was out of my league. And he's such a narcissist.
Did he ever criticize you for the way you dressed in the relationship prior to this job find?
No, he was fine. Like, he was complimentary.
"Why do you have to do this in like an exit interview? Just
I know.
I don't want to be with you anymore."
Well, he's a
let's move on."
narcissist, just like she said.
Right. And by the way, he's not going to wind up with any Fergie. Let's put it that way.
Okay, well, listen, we have him standing by. He doesn't know why he's here, and he can't hear you telling us about his exit. Let's say hi to David, guys. Good morning, David. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, David, we're doing great. So on Tuesdays, we let people kind of air out their grievances. We've got somebody from your past.
And she used to date you, she said, and told us a little story about y'all's breakup. And Grace is on the line. Say hi to David, Grace.
Hi, David. How's the new job?
Oh my God.
Why did you break off the relationship?
I just felt like it wasn't working for me. My life was changing for the better. I was sort of going places, I got the job I was looking for, and I just felt like I deserved, a higher caliber of woman.
Oh, my God. You're literally saying that out loud. A higher caliber of woman?
Wow.
Higher caliber.
That
Okay.
is so disrespectful.
Well,
And you chose your words, so those are the words you thought would sound better than
yeah.
yes, because Grace told us those are not the words you said to her. You called her trashy, and you needed somebody classier.
I hope you really loved your first day on the job. Did you have a good day that day?
So you're the one that was responsible for that?
For what? Tell us what.
Very funny.
Oh, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall that day. So I actually learned this trick from you guys.
From us.
So I had seen when Ryan was in the mystery box blindfolded, and Special K waved that really foul poop spray.
Oh, yeah, the fart spray, yeah.
Oh, in front of my nose. And they had a diaper in there, and I thought I was touching, you know what.
Uh-huh.
But actually, we never sprayed it because it's so strong. We just were waving the cap.
Yeah, we've never
like
sprayed
the-
it ever. It's just,
Yeah.
We just smell the cap.
It's so
so
strong.
So what did you do?
I went out and got some, and boy, that's it's pretty potent. And I sprayed it on all of his fancy suits and his socks and his underwear and his tie and everything, and I cannot even imagine.
The whole closet probably had to go to the dry cleaners.
How did you not know it was her? That you should know that if someone got into your closet, dude. You didn't. You just thought your clothes smelled like farts.
I still had the apartment key, and I can't believe he must have been in a big hurry because he had to go to work. He didn't want to be late.
I thought there was a sewage leak above my apartment. That's really what I thought.
But what'd you do? How did you go to work like that?
Well, that's the thing. I when I got to work, I realized it was me.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
That is the worst first impression
Especially that
ever.
smell. It's like Ryan couldn't get that smell out of his nose for hours.
No, it took me all day.
So how do people react to you? Because that seems like room clearing, David.
David, did
On your
anybody
first
say
day.
something to you?
Well, it was a day of onboarding. I think it was supposed to be 3 hours. I mean, they got me out of there after like 2. So I think that yeah. I was,
They realized
Did they
can't take that
say
smell
something
anymore.
to you, though? Did they say, dude, you stink?
No, they're not going to say that, Ryan. Who says that?
You stink.
First guy, first day. We don't know
Hi,
him.
nice to meet you, Roula.
You stink. But you had to know that everybody knows.
Oh,
like, This
dang.
guy is no.
So what'd you
not
do when
gonna
you
say
got home? Because if she sprayed everything in there, that had to smell like butt too.
I had
Oh,
to
boy.
buy new clothes. I had to like triple wash stuff. It still wouldn't come out.
Oh, that's dry clean there. You gotta.
When I brought that stuff into the dry cleaners, they sent me away. They were like, well, "We don't want this."
Oh, no. What'd you do with the clothes then?
I had to get rid of the stuff.
Well, you got the new high-paying job.
Mr. High Caliber over here.
Oh, yeah.
Now everyone thinks you're stinky. I wonder what your nickname would be.
Stinky.
There's all those nicknames you see on those TikTok videos of people. What do they call them?
Motion light because you only work when somebody walks by you.
Yeah.
That's great.
That was a really good one. I wonder what your nickname is, unfortunately.
Oh,
so,
man.
okay, now you know why it smelled so
It'd be
bad.
that stinky cheese. What's that cheese called?
Talagio.
Yeah, you're Talagio boy. Whenever it walks around and wafts, it smells like feet and farts.
Smells so
Grace, well done.
You're real classy, David.
And by the way, can we say that Grace did share with us she helped you get that job, and then you dumped her.
That's pretty crappy, dude.
So, you know,
Karma.
we'll just turn his line down. We don't say
Yep.
bye to him. So
Karma.
we'll say bye to you, Grace. Thanks so much for sharing that story. And that was,
Epic.
Got the idea from you guys.
Aw.
and listen, best of luck for you with everything you're doing, next relationship, all that good stuff. And thanks so much for calling our show.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye. Thank God that you just waved the cap in front of my face when you did the mystery box, because you're not kidding. I was smelling that the entire day. I could not imagine if his clothes were doused in that.
Well, there was a guy that made the news last week, I think. He sprayed it at some school.
Really?
And all these kids got affected, and he got in a lot of trouble. I can't remember all the details. He
I know
got
they had to
arrested or
evacuate.
something.
That happened here 2 years ago, didn't it?
Yes.
Yes. This is not a joke.
Kevin wants to borrow it to use in Delaware.
We have a beach house in Delaware, and we have like Roula, you have a beach street, and people park on it and walk on down the beach, right? Well, they redid the lines and they messed them up, and so now people are parking in front of Dad's house, and now we can't get out the dang driveway. So we have asked people not to do that. No, they get sassy. And so, yeah, if you're going to be sassy like that, you walk away from your car, it's going to come back smelling like doogie.
Assy.
Oh, my God.
Well,
If you need to
So
get
you should try that, but then you almost got to throw it away, though. 'cause-
Yeah.
I'll wear rubber gloves.
If you
for
sprayed
sure,
it on
you
the
can't
door
get your
handle,
hand.
Yeah, then it gets on their hand.
you can't get that off
God.
your skin.
This is a
bad.
great
Like
idea.
you said, Ryan, you were smelling it all
All
day.
bad.
day. I remember texting it at like 4 in the afternoon, like, God, I cannot stand this.
Go to Instagram, look up at producer Eric, and you can reach out to him to be part of our show, whether it's revenge or closure or couples court or regrets, whatever it is. And he can get back in touch with you. Now, coming up next, we want you to directly call us on our phone lines here at 833-390-KRBE. It is the last day of the month. It's September 30th, which means dumb question amnesty. No question too dumb. If it's on your mind and you just can't seem to find the answer, or you don't know how to find the answer, or it's an answer you can't find because it's about us, the radio station, the radio industry, Houston in general, you're new to the city.
Yeah, Roula, you grew up here. Ryan, you pretty much grew up here your whole life, too. So
I was born at St. Luke's. Born at St. Luke's when they used to have a maternity ward. That's how long I've been here. They don't have
one anymore?
maternity ward anymore. That's where all of us were born. St. Luke's. Yeah, we know a lot about this city, and maybe you have questions. We have answers next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Now, Time for Dumb Question Amnesty on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Yay! 833-390-KRBE is our phone number. It's the direct connection to the show, so you can ask your questions. We do this on the last day of the month, or the closest we can get to it that falls on a weekday. Today is the last day of September. We officially get into the October feels tomorrow.
Wow.
So we open up our phone lines
At
to
90
you.
degrees.
Yeah.
Get my hugs out.
We're going to try and get to as many questions as we can at 833-390-KRBE. Marie has the first question. Good morning, Marie.
Good morning.
Hello. All right. What is your question for Dumb Question Amnesty?
Okay, so I'm going to use the song Sure Thing by Miguel as an example. Okay, you guys used to play it a lot, right?
Okay.
And, it was out of rotation, so it became popular again. It's back in rotation. Why does it sound sped up when you guys started playing it again?
It is.
I've noticed it on several songs.
Okay, so in order for our music to stand out against what you're used to hearing, we speed it up by 2% to give it a little bit more, I guess you could call rhythm or speed. But it definitely our music will set itself apart from what you're used to hearing because we speed it up.
I kind of like it better sped up, so then when I hear it for real, I'm like, aw.
Oh, it's a slow version.
And we can get more songs in an hour.
Yeah. What if we did 12%, guys?
Yeah.
It's not just us, though, Kev, right? I feel like a lot of
radio stations.
top 40 stations do
Absolutely.
that.
Some put echo,
It's a sped up
reverb, and stuff in there to sound bigger.
Some morning
Are you
shows
lying?
will put echo onto their show as well. Yeah.
It was big in the 80s and 90s.
That's right.
It's like it's weird. Didn't Z100 do that?
Oh, yes. I used to work there,
In New York?
and the first time I cracked the mic, I'm like, oh, my God, I'm in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, this is weird.
What happened? All right, Marie, there you go. 2% speed up. So
You learned
enjoy.
something.
The more you know.
Thank you so much for asking. Next question comes from Kat at 833-390-KRBE. Again, the questions you guys can ask us are ones that you feel like you don't know how to find the answer, or it's on top of your mind right now, or it's about Houston or radio or something where you just don't feel like that answer
Well, we
exists
have
unless we tell you.
Lots of listeners that will know it.
Yeah,
They're
if
smart.
we don't know it,
All right.
somebody else does. Kat, what's your question? Good morning.
Hello, good morning. My question is, why do I feel like no bigger artists tour in Houston? I feel like if Beyonce wasn't from here, she wouldn't have stopped here.
Yeah, I know. It does feel like we get the short end.
I think it's a Texas thing. I think the politics and stuff.
It's also
Well, they
logistics.
go to Austin, Eric. They go to Austin.
I don't know.
I think it's like ACL and stuff.
But everyone thinks Austin is-
I can't justify Dallas getting more artists in Houston.
Yeah, I know when it comes to celebrities, when I used to book celebrities in Dallas, it was easy because they would fly to, like, say, Miami, Atlanta, Dallas. They would
They
not
go
want
to
to
the
come
film
down.
office cities.
They wouldn't want to come down to that extra 45 minutes down to Houston.
I don't know. I felt like Eric.
And we get more Latino actors and stuff for Houston back
Yes,
then.
yes.
They would say. So I don't know. Maybe they just.
I thought it had something to do with the film
logistics.
office, though. Doesn't Dallas have a film office? New Orleans has a film office.
Oh,
Philly
we
has a
did.
film
Here's
office.
what it says on AI Overview. It said a lot of big music acts often skip Houston due to its sprawling layout and lack of a central music district. Additionally, Houston's large venues and reputation for people buying tickets at the last minute deter them from doing it.
Why does that matter?
Damn,
then?
Houston.
Come on.
Buying.
Do
Like
better.
we have a history of people will not buy tickets until day of show.
But Austin, like, I know a lot of artists. Oh, I'm going to Austin for some concert. I forget. who
I'm going to
seeing.
San Antonio for Paul McCartney. My husband's bucket list item is to see a Beatle in real life. Paul McCartney is on tour again. October 25th, he's in San Antonio. He did not come to Houston. The last time he did a tour, he didn't come to Texas at all.
Yeah, Billie Eilish. That's who I'm going to go. Or I'm not going to see. I'm taking my kids to.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to a steakhouse.
But
Billie Eilish didn't come here?
Not this time.
No?
Not this round, but she has been here before.
I think so.
Yeah. Paul McCartney's
The
going to be
Paul
here October
McCartney
25.
is one of those things just like Willie Nelson. I feel like I should do it
Right,
because
that's why
he's
I'm doing it.
84 years old.
Yes, what are the odds? I saw Willie Nelson
He's
at the
like,
rodeo.
I don't want you coming to my concert just because you think I'm going to
No,
die.
but I just think it's a bucket list item
Kinda.
to see a real life living Beatle and the main one.
You don't-
And he's still on tour?
You want to see Ringo?
No. Dumb question amnesty continues at 833-390-KRBE. Let's go to
It's
Gretchen
a
on the
great
line.
idea, though, Eric.
What?
If I was an old time, come see me before I die tour.
Yep, I would.
Oh, God. Well, that's what I was doing for Willie Nelson at the rodeo before COVID, and he's done 2 more tours since then. All right, Gretchen, hi, good morning. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. What's your question? Hi.
How
are you? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
What you got?
Oh, how is Sam? By the way, got to find out how the pregnant girl that had
Well,
the
she
baby
already had
is.
her baby. She's
Yeah.
just off today.
She's in Fort Worth right now.
That's what I mean. The pregnant girl that had the baby.
Yeah.
Oh, the
she's
pregnant
good.
girl that had the baby. Okay.
She's good. She'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, she's in Fort Worth with the kids.
At stockyards.
Hey,
And
listen, I just
looking at
woke up.
otters.
Okay, and I got to go to work.
That's okay.
I am 58 years old.
Okay.
I can kick.
And I'm a hairdresser.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I get so much stuff, okay, to put it nicely, from the younger girls that are in their, early 18s to, say, 28. Because I like Taylor Swift and I like Justin Bieber. And I am in an environment where I have to be cheerful. I have to like music. I mean, because it's on all day long. And we're on Pandora and I die. And I love it when it does go off because then guess who I put it on? I go to tune in and I heart radio and I put it on y'all.
Oh,
thank you.
I just laugh. I laugh. And in the morning, they're like, why are you listening to Second Aid Update? I'm like, because I love it. I don't date.
You mean
right
revenge?
now?
Revenge or closure?
Yeah.
We used to do that.
Couples court.
Here's the thing.
It's like,
I find 18-year-olds,
give me a break.
if you don't grow up with like us,
Right.
because I think sometimes kids, they'll listen to us and then they leave us and then they come back to the working world, like when they're 22.
And then they rediscover.
And they go, oh, yeah, this is what I remember and I love this. And then they're just hooked. I feel like 18 to 21, those people, because they leave, they go to college.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, there is a
School
window
and-
where, yes, the majority of
They want just music,
That age group
like-
is gone from the city if they've left for college or their wheelhouse is not mornings anymore because they don't have to be up at 6:45 to go to class at 7:50.
Like my daughter's
or whatever.
17, but she listens to her music when she goes to school. Plus, she doesn't want to hear me.
What, Ariana?
It is different.
Shame.
If your dad is on the air.
She's embarrassed by it.
Yeah.
I don't
But as
blame
far
her.
as college goes, there's a lot of commuters. I remember, I went a year to UH and was driving from Katy, and I'd be in a 90-minute car ride, and, the show that I'd listen to in the morning, that kept me company.
That's why it's up to these parents to raise these kids right.
That's
like
right. I
Roula
always
says.
say, you're raising them right. You're raising them right when you're raising them with the Roula and Ryan show with Eric.
By the way, what was her question?
I don't think there really
I
was.
don't know.
Her original question, according to Ahmad, was, why does she get made fun of for being a 58-year-old Swiftie? And I said, I don't really have an answer for that, but the fact that you're a 58-year-old Swiftie, you're not alone.
It was
if
more
you've
of
seen
a...
Taylor's spectrum of fans, they're from 6 to 90.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it
her
doesn't
call
matter.
was more of a declaration as opposed to a question.
Good point.
David is up next for Dumb Question Amnesty. Questions you just can't seem to find the answers to or maybe can't. Hi, David. Good morning. What's your question?
Hi, who does the voiceovers for the radio station, like the lady and man?
That's funny. We get that almost every time.
Yeah.
So that's Scott and Amber, and they are not in this city.
Or married.
I've never seen them ever in my life. I don't know what they
No,
look like.
I don't know what they look
They
like.
could
do not
walk
know.
into this room,
What's his
David, and I
name?
wouldn't know
Last
that's
name?
them.
You could probably Google him and find
What's
him.
his last name? I'll Google
It's
him.
and it's
I don't
funny
want
because
to.
I'll go to another city and I'll hear Scott doing their voiceover and he's saying another radio station. I'm like, ew, weird.
You're cheating on me.
Stop. That's
Yeah.
the wrong name, Scott.
It's there's a wheelhouse of voiceover people in our industry, and you can choose who you want to represent your radio station, just like on television, whoever the voice of ABC 13 is or KHOU Channel 11. So his name is Scott, her name is Amber. We've had them for years.
I see him.
Like
yeah,
20 years.
the guy who used to do our voice would come to my club that I would spin out when I was a kid. It was called Pacific Street, and he would sit in the corner, and we'd carry on about KRBE and the good old group that used to be here, and now we continue the torch.
Oh, so our voiceover guy is based out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh, what is Sam?
He's a ginger with a goatee.
How funny.
A ginger.
Ginger. All right. Thank you, David. There you go. Now you know. Okay. Is it Dari? Darri? Am I saying it right? Dari or Dairy? Dari?
Dari, you're right.
Dari.
Hi, Dari.
Right.
It's Dumb Question Amnesty Day. No question is dumb. What is a question you have?
What's keeping us from flying cars? We already have cars that drive themselves. What's keeping us from making them fly?
Well, think about this, all
Good
right?
point.
How many
not?
accidents do we see on 290 or 45 or I-10? Do y'all want somebody having an accident above you? Because guess where they're coming?
Yeah.
Down.
or in a house. Like they'd have to think of highways because they can't fly over places and stuff.
Sorry, think of how many private planes are crashing into people's backyards.
And
tiny little private planes. Imagine if the cars were
I
there.
don't know if they can fly long distances like we want them to, and how long before they need to be recharged.
And let's be honest, the driving cars are not 100% there
flying
yet.
cars.
Tesla's really close.
Oh, yeah, the self-driving cars.
The self-driving stuff.
Yeah, and how do we do the airspace? I mean, there's a whole bunch of civil stuff that has to happen, like civil engineering stuff. They got to do the airspace lanes.
Yeah. They do
how
have
do
them.
you do all that?
They got the drone-looking ones. I'd get that if I could get one for like $150,000. I would do it.
It has like four propellers.
Yeah, I would do that because then I could go down to Galveston, just land on the beach.
Wait, if what was $150,000? If it cost $150,000?
Like if it was $150,000, I would somehow try and make payments.
Sell my house.
To have a
get
flying
a
car.
flying car.
Yeah.
If you were the only one that had it.
Yeah,
Let's call it a helicopter.
like right now. No, but
right now.
I feel safer than those than a helicopter because helicopters like
I know
it's hard because you got the propeller and you got the what's the thing in the back?
The blades. It's got the blades there.
Keeps it balanced and stuff. That's hard to fly. A drone looks easy.
I follow future science, and there's a new way that they're working on with electrostatic where you don't need any propellers or anything.
Huh.
If you think of that ball that you put your hand on, it makes your hair stand up. It kind of gives you resistance as you get close to it.
Yes.
That's electrostatic. So what they're saying is they can produce an electrostatic bubble underneath of...
like Mr. Terrific in Superman movie.
Or like a land speeder in Star Wars.
Right. And so it can be done, and they have done it with small objects.
That'd be great because then we can not worry about potholes.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That's
but
more,
as far as like
that's
the
more
flying
personal
cars,
opinion than real facts. But that's just what we think.
That'd be cool.
We
they
don't
do
flying
have them,
cars.
but they're still you have to register them like an airplane with the FAA, and you have to land at an airstrip. So how much time are you really going to be saving?
Well, I'm glad we fleshed this out, guys. Instead
That
of
was a
fleshing
question.
it
So is
out.
it flesh or
Flesh or flushed it out?
We were talking about off the air that this was a question that came up last time. To flesh something out is to add the details. To flush something out is to force someone or something out in the open, often from a hiding place.
Flush him out.
We're going to flush him out.
Yeah.
Like, this fugitive's on the run. We're going to flush him out.
Oh,
But let's flesh out the details of what our plan's going to be today. Now we know it's flesh and flush. It's both.
Do you want to do it again, or do you want to do scoop?
We're going to do scoop.
Okay, well, I mean, there's a lot of calls.
Yeah, what else is there?
Like a
Nicole
bajillion.
Kidman got divorced. Big whoopie doo.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll let the
That's gonna
producer
change
call
my
this.
life.
Yeah.
Some of the calls might be a little Gretchen lane.
No, I'm kidding.
Some of the calls
What do you wanna
may just be down the lane of Gretchen. That's why I'm waiting for.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
look at him on. He's like, eh.
A lot of people are drinking.
Oh.
People are drinking.
You got a lot of bourbon drinkers out
Get
there.
off my ass. I just woke up.
Fine.
Like Bailey wants to know, why don't kids clean up anymore? That's more
right.
like, hey, that's
once
more
again.
like
Because
parental
Gen X
supervision.
parents, we want to do everything for our kids
It's
because our
not-
parents didn't do crap for us.
Yeah.
So we do
Where
it.
did
not
Special
dumb
K get his
declaration.
name? We just made it up for him, like the cereal. Special K. He got his name.
We didn't think of the drug.
No, we did not know
Oopsie
it was a
daisies.
drug
Oops.
situation.
Guess we should have.
Y'all go to the listener line at 713-278-VENT at any time. If there's something on your mind, you can throw it to us anytime. But we like to focus on your questions on the last day of the month. It's dumb question amnesty. Now, how are you going to get into the special Fandemonium party for Taylor Swift with KRB? We have 2 different events happening, guys, when it comes to this album release. We'll give you all the details next on KRBE. Well, hey there. Welcome back to the Roula and Ryan show with Eric. And yet another day of a technical glitch, which is fine. We could just, go
Hope the
straight into the
hamster's still
scoop.
alive in the back.
I know, the running in the wheels. Okay, while Kevin figures that out behind the scenes, let me just go ahead and get into the Taylor Swift situation, because we've got not one but 2 things that are going on for her. We have a lot of things going on our radio station. We got Secret Sound.
Yep.
We have Taylor's album is coming out Thursday at 11:15 p.m. for us here in Houston, because it's an Eastern release at midnight. So we're getting it at 11:15.
Secret Sound, and how much is that up to? Like 17?
The Secret Sound is up to $1,768. $8.45.
You could buy a lot of albums.
8:45 a.m. I'm going to tell you, because the website's down. 8:45 a.m. We're going to give you your first chance for the Secret Sound. If you think you know the answer, guys, please really try and call in, because we want to give away this money so bad. We're going to add another $104 to the pot if y'all don't guess it right at 8:45. And there's 4 more chances after that. So 7 to 7, we do Secret Sound. 7 to 7, we also have a concurrent contest with Taylor Swift running. When you hear a Taylor Swift song, you're supposed to text us the word Taylor to 37530. And that's how you score a pair of tickets to the exclusive KRBE screening of her Party of a Showgirl. That's happening at AMC Theaters. This one's going to be the AMC Willowbrook. And you can go to amctheaters.com to find out more about that. Then on the other side, we've got Unicorn Disco.
We have everything covered, every angle.
Yeah, Unicorn Disco on Thursday night is where we're going to do our listening party. That's free for anybody to go to that.
Yep.
Anybody can show up to that Unicorn Disco and be part of that party to hear the official release of her album, Life of a Showgirl. And then other exciting things are happening that I can't tell you about.
Well, there's something that's really cool, but we
huge.
I know. We're not allowed.
There's something ginormo that I really want to tell you guys about, but I don't think I'm allowed to.
Nope.
That's one of the hardest things about this job. Sometimes we get a heads up of what's on the way, and we know we can't say anything about it.
And I don't like keeping secrets.
No.
And I've held on to this one for a long time.
But
And
it's
I'm
big.
like, it's big. And I really want to tell you guys, but I haven't gotten the green light yet.
As soon as we do, we'll tell you.
You know, that when I have secrets like that, you know what freaks me out? Like, I start getting morbid in my head. I'm like, I hope nobody T-bones me at the red light and then I can't tell anyone.
Like in those movies.
You literally have
secret.
those horrible premonitions. If I died, nobody would know.
No way. I mean, our boss knows, and she'd be like, well, here's what she wanted to tell you guys.
Oh, yeah. You have to...
Maybe you should do
it.
Now,
What was the secret?
Have you ever seen this where a lot of people who are pet owners and they live alone, they'll have a card in their wallet that will say, I am a dog owner. He is at, 9801 Westheimer.
really?
Please make sure that you
a good idea.
check on him
Never
because
thought
I
of
don't
that.
want him, to be, left alone.
Actually, that's a very good idea if you are single in Houston, living alone, and you have a pet. That is a very good idea because all of us at one point or another have lived in another city alone for our jobs. And I used to say when I did mornings in Philly, when I signed off the air and said bye to the show on Friday, if something happened to me over the weekend, they would not know until I didn't show up on Monday. Because it just was a different kind of time then, and we didn't text.
Brian had
and
that
stuff.
happen to him.
I did.
Remember, for like a week, Christmas holiday?
Yeah,
You
I
were
was
sick?
really, really sick. My daughter and my ex-wife were out of town, and
You're like, you could have been.
I was like in really bad shape, and not a single person called.
Okay, Kevin.
You're like, I could have been dead.
Could have been dead for all they knew.
So that's a good point. You should put like a note or something in your wallet or in your purse and say, hey, I have a pet and this is where it is.
But you can do that with your idea. Hey, I've
write
got
down my idea of my big news
thing
to
is
tell you
happening.
guys?
If I'm found dead, guess what? This big promotion's happening.
I am going to ask our boss today after the show.
That'd be great.
When can I tell people the big news?
No, it was great working with Roula, one of my best friends.
But guess what? We got tickets.
Here's what it is. No.
Yeah. Kevin, is the glitch over?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah.
We're back up.
Okay, we have to go back to paying bills.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
we'll be right
right.
back after we pay some bills on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and KRBE.
Celebrity Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Arandas. In case you missed this, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban are going to be ending their relationship after 19 years. Apparently, it's him that wants to end it, not her. She is focusing on raising their 14 and 17-year-old daughters. And I guess we'll just go from there.
Good luck at that.
19 years in
Yeah.
Hollywood is like 57 years for regular people.
That's a long time for anybody.
Yeah, but
Dog
still-
years.
Still sucks, though.
It's terrible.
Come on.
A lot of people didn't realize this. Last night, this news came out of Canada. Josh Hartnett was involved in a car accident and was hospitalized after an SUV he was riding and collided with a police vehicle while he was filming an untitled series for Netflix. It was confirmed that he was hurt, taken to the hospital, and they say he was released. They didn't say what his... Actually, they didn't say he was released. It just says briefly hospitalized, but doesn't say what his injuries were and what the series was he was working on. You think of Josh Hartnett, I think of Pearl Harbor. But what do you think of?
That 40 Days and 40 Nights where he had to give up relations. I forget the girl. She was in Dark Hair. She's only in like 2 movies. She was in the movie with Heath Ledger, and he was Knights. He was in
Knight's Tale?
Yeah, Knight's Tale.
And then what about Trap? What's the one about the concert or something?
I saw
tried
that
watching
one.
that. I did not like that.
It was really awful.
But at one time, wasn't he going to be like a superhero? He was supposed to be like Superman or something.
He was supposed to be one of the big ones. I don't know.
He was in the running
His
for
career
it.
was up there, but then just went
nowhere. Switching gears, let me tell you this, because this is not celebrity news, but this is news because everybody relates to this. There's a show on Food Network that was running for years called Unwrapped. Unwrapped would take you behind the scenes of how they make Twinkies, how they make Snickers bars, all these things. Then they started venturing into the brands that we know and love and what's up with their secret recipes. KFC. I learned from Unwrapped on Food Network that KFC has the 11 herbs and spices in 2 different safes. They've split the recipe up and they keep them in 2 different locked safes. And there are only like 3 people on the planet that know what the actual combos are. If you work at a KFC, the stuff comes prepackaged and you put it all together and you can't tell what it is. Well, there is a guy that has been driving the KFC corporation crazy, claiming he is like the great grand nephew of Colonel Sanders. And he is mad at them for, quote, sexualizing Colonel Sanders in their commercials.
what?
Sexualizing
I don't
him.
see how. I'm not seeing Colonel Sanders
the bow tie
without a
looks
shirt
like little
on.
legs. Look little legs.
His little bolero or whatever you call his. What do you call that? The way he wears his tie.
Bolo?
That's not a bolero.
No,
A
that's,
bolo?
that's a little string tie.
But don't
It's
they
a
say if you
string
look at
tie.
it, it looks like those are his legs?
Oh, yeah, it does. The logo where it's just his head with the tie, it does look like
Yes,
his arms and legs.
yes.
Oh, by the way, here are the 11 herbs and spices. It's
Well, that's my-
salt, thyme, basil, oregano,
Ryan Chase,
celery,
what are you doing?
black
I'm in the middle
pepper.
of the story.
Sorry.
I am in the middle of the story. So I don't know if that's really it, but that's what he says it is. He says, fine, KFC, you're going to listen to my complaints? I'm going to give out the 11 herbs and spices. So can we confirm that these are the 11
It's
herbs
all over
and
the
spices?
internet.
Popeyes is better. And Kentucky Fried Chicken, though, is better when you eat it the next day in the fridge.
Oh, you think it lasts longer?
Eat it cold.
What?
It is so good. The chicken, like
The original recipe or the crispy?
crispy. No,
You gotta
original.
get
I
the
don't waste my time
crispy.
with original.
Yeah.
No, the original
Don't get
recipe
a
is what's
crunch.
so good.
Original sucks.
Yo, the 11 herbs
need
and
the
spices are in
crunchy.
the original.
Well, then I've never-
not the fried.
I had that
right?
for
No,
like
I think
30
it's
years.
in all of them. It's just that you get more batter. That's all. They
Yeah,
just
you want,
put
you want
more
the
batter on it.
and I'm telling you, put that in the fridge and then eat it the next day cold. It's awesome.
You got to
But
bring
I'm
for
with
Try It
Eric.
Tuesday.
I'll bring it in.
You should have gotten some yesterday. We have some
Does
today.
the chicken just like it's like held together stronger?
What?
I don't know. It's like
Held
Whole
together
chicken is not
stronger.
like- Oh my God, it's
they have those chickens working out, and they're muscular.
no, it's like what's the word?
Cohesion?
Kind of like spaghetti tastes better, lasagna tastes better the next
A
day.
tomato-based food will taste better the next
Why?
day. I don't know why that
just
is.
so-
That's how
soaks
I
in.
am with the chicken. And you
You
don't want to heat it
also
up.
like old popcorn though too, so I don't know how much I
Yeah,
should trust you
popcorn
on that.
next day
Stale
is good
popcorn?
too.
He likes the old popcorn, Kev.
No, that's
What?
not
Like stale
true.
popcorn.
I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to bring in.
No, I brought it
Popcorn
to you.
Tuesday?
I can't. It's
I'm
all
gonna make-
soft and chewy.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Stuck in your teeth?
No, it's got a
Yes.
good flavor with the butter. Oh,
No.
I'm with you with the Popeyes, though. The Popeyes definitely has
better.
got them beat. Their biscuits are unbelievable.
yeah, those biscuits are better than KFC.
Oh,
It's
sure.
time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRVE.
Brought to you by Tachys Fiber. By the way, the rest of that recipe, black pepper, dried mustard, paprika, garlic salt, ground ginger, and white pepper. There you go.
No, there's no dry mustard. It's sage,
says
garlic
right
powder,
here.
cardamom.
Oh, we got different
cayenne,
recipes.
cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, coriander, ginger, white pepper, black pepper.
No.
That's what they say is the
Well, while
11.
we're talking about food, Jack in the Box is closing 7 Houston locations. So they're shutting down the one on Bel Air Boulevard, Westheimer, Barker Cypress, Hillcroft, Gessner, Richmond. Actually, 2 on Richmond, 3302 and 10454 Richmond. So
I only like their tacos and their curly
Closing them.
fries.
their curly fries are the bomb. They really are some of the best
I feel
curly
like the
fries.
hamburgers. I see people in the drive-thru, I'm like, oh, they couldn't make it to a Wendy's.
Oh my
If they're,
gosh.
if they're trying to get a hamburger, that's how I
Come
feel.
on.
They couldn't get to McDonald's. They had to go to Jack in the Box. Come
Well,
on,
we're
we've all
talking
done
about
that.
food.
We're like, there's nothing left around here. I guess.
How about this one? Trader Joe's is getting 2 new stores in H-Town, one in Kingwood and one in Cypress. The Kingwood store is going to replace a vacant Randall's at 600 Kingwood Drive, and the Cypress is under construction at 9715 Town Lake Parkway, right across from the boardwalk at Town Lake. So more Trader Joe's. I love them.
Oh, I
That's
did.
what's
I
going
did my
down.
whole autumn buyout yesterday at Trader Joe's. All the pumpkin things. We'll do it next week because we have Try It Tuesday coming up next, and it's all about the Renaissance Festival because it's festival season, guys.
Yay!
We have
Kev, do your
special
voice.
guests coming in and food.
No, you do your voice.
No, come on. You do the commercials. Come on.
you're the big shot.
Let me hear the huzzah or whatever.
Yeah. Who's coming in,
What,
Kev?
you're not being paid. You won't do it.
Oh, you're being paid.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 51st annual Texas Renaissance Festival will be in here momentarily with some delicious victuals from the King and the Queen.
Thank you, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Thank you. Anyway, forgot what it was.
Try It Tuesdays next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Okay.
Good morning from the Bell.